Well, welcome back to John Randall Field, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Once again, a little technical difficulty here for me to get Game 2 started. And we are in the bottom of the second. And Post 20 just scored their second run here in the bottom of the second. Post 400 scored 3 runs in their top of the first. And Post 20 came back and scored 2 runs here so far now in the bottom of the second. So Post 400 leads Post 20 3-2 here in the bottom of the second with Riley Timian at the plate. And it is 3 balls and 1 strike now to Riley Timian. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here in the booth by Chad Affield. Hey, Chad.
Hello, Joe.
All right, Chad's going to provide a little commentary, do a little spotting for us. That one's fly ball out to deep center, going back to pick that one off as Hansen does. Hoffman tags and heads to third, and he'll get in safely. So a fly ball sacrifice fly for Riley Timian is the first out here for Wahpeton in the bottom of the second.
Up next, your pitcher, number 10.
It's going to bring up the pitcher, Jordan Miller. I'll recap the games here, or the first couple innings here, as we go to the top of the third here at the end of the second inning, and I'll recap what happened here for Post 400 in their top half of the inning. So Jordan Miller comes up now, 2 runs across, a double by Hunter Womry to lead off the inning.
Hit.
And there's another base hit for Jordan Miller, and coming across scoring the tying run, is Josiah Hoffman, and a base hit RBI single by Jordan Miller there, Chad. Nice hit by Jordan.
Yeah, just enough to get it over to second base.
That's all he had to do. We're tied at 3 now in the bottom of the second. We got a timeout here, and I believe we'll get a courtesy runner. Yep. Looks like Lucy's going in.
At first base, number 1, Isaac Loosemore.
So Isaac Loosemore goes into first base. As you can see, the shadows now are creeping in on the infield here at John Randall. On the mound, Gabe Schumacher for Post 400. Behind the plate, Max Kirkeby. And Loosemore takes off in a big hurry and gets a big jump. Big jump there, Chad.
Big lead. Real big lead.
So Loosemore gets a stolen base. And 3 runs across in this half of the inning. Gavin Schroeder now at the plate for Wahpeton. 1 ball to Gavin. Takes low. Ball 2 and the throw down to second base. Hits Loosemore in the shoulder and not able to go anywhere. So Lucy was a little bit wide there. Kirkby thought he'd try and throw down, but it cost him a run here a little bit ago when he threw it down to third.
Third base, yeah, overhead.
So it cost him a run there when Kirkby threw down to third base there and cost a run. So it's 2 balls, no strikes to Gavin Schroeder. Again, Gabe Schumacher on the hill. Schroeder with a base hit between first and second. And coming home is Loosemore. Schroeder heading into second with a hustle play. So Schroeder stretches that one out into a 2-base hit and an RBI.
Just never stopped.
That's a good call there, Chad. That's exactly what he did. He just kept on running and just got there with Gavin's speed. He's going to bring up the top of the order now, Caden Kappas. Caden, in his first at-bat in the first inning, popped out to center. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties here, folks, when we got started on Game 2. We're joining you here in the bottom of the second as Caden Kappas takes high for ball 1. Gabe Schumacher, Max Kirkby at catcher position here in Game 2 and takes strike 2 at the knees. Or excuse me, strike 1. It's 1-1 now to Caden Kappas. Big lead at second base is Gavin Schroeder. That one gets away from Kirkby back to the wall, and Schroeder is going to scamper down to third base. And getting that speed for Wahpeton just showing up there, Chad.
Yeah, lucky the pitcher didn't cover home either. He could have maybe kept going or take a look too.
Good call. Could have been a 2-baser there for Gavin on the wild pitch.
Especially with his speed.
Mm-hmm. Kappa swings, and it's foul out of the first base side, down the right field line, out of play, and it's 2-2. Caden Kappas, Tori Ulick on deck. One out here in the bottom of the second. Wahpeton with a 1-run lead. Kappas, slow roller to third, scoots underneath the glove, and that'll be an infield base hit for Kappas.
Scores Schroeder from third.
Schroeder comes in from third for an RBI for Kappas. Slow roller there, Chad. A little tough to handle for the third baseman Sprincianatic trying to come in and make that cover and just couldn't quite get it. Kappas with good speed to first, too.
Yeah, the sun got in the shortstop's eyes, too, when he tried to back up the third baseman.
Yeah, as the shortstop was coming in, that was Hamill. Had a little trouble getting the backup on that one. So, and I will update the scoreboard because I haven't done that right now, and it's 5-3 in favor of Wahpeton. Five runs here, all in the bottom of the second for Wahpeton. That mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. Wahpeton Drug right down on Dakota Avenue. You got all your prescription needs and over-the-counter needs, gifts, cards, and much, much more. Stop down and see Lori and Shannon and the crew down at Wahpeton Drug on Dakota Avenue. Wahpeton Drug, our mound visit sponsor. It's going to bring up Tori Ulick. Tori at the plate. He walked in his first at bat, and there goes Kappas. And again, a big lead and a big jump there for Caden, and there's no question on that stolen base, Chad.
Didn't pay attention to him over at first base again.
Yep.
Got a big lead and took off.
So 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the second. First game was a 16-0 win for Post 20 in 5 innings. And the pitch by Schumacher just off the plate for a ball. It's ball 2 now to Tori Ulick. Tori had a good couple at bats in the first game. Had a single and a couple RBIs. Takes ball 3 from Gabe Schumacher. Bevel in left, Hansen in center, Muse in right. Spritzanatic at third, Hamill at short, Rince at second, Crawford at first. Schumacher your pitcher, Kirkaby at catcher, and he delivers strike 1.
Inside corner.
So 3-0 count. Tori was taken all the way, Chad, but right where Schumacher needed it.
Right. Needed to throw a strike and did.
And there goes Kappas. And the throw down and not in time, and Kappas gets in there safely. So another stolen base for Caden Kappas. Again, just took a little time to read the pitcher, Chad, and decided to make the break.
Let the runner get the third base. Third base runner is going to be kind of in trouble.
Yep, and the pitch to Ulick. He fouls that one back over the concession stand into the tennis court. Heads up, girls. There's some girls out in the tennis court there. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes to Tori Ulick. And the pitch from Schumacher. And again, another fouled away. And again, as that one's going to be playable, but not getting to it in time, was Kirkaby making a diving effort right by the dugout here at third base.
Yeah, dove right into the egg line.
Give him a raspberry or 2 maybe, huh?
Yeah, it's not real soft when you
No.
that stuff.
No. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tori Ulick at the plate. He's hitting second in this game. Caden Kappas at third. 90 feet away with the 6th run. Pitch is inside, and Ulick's going to walk. So the next hitter now will be Jackson Fleeflet. Jackson is the catcher in game 2. And he's also the 9th hitter here to come to bat for Wahpeton in the bottom of the second.
It's been a long inning for the pitcher from Fargo.
Yeah. Post 400 is. He's throwing a lot of pitches in this inning. He had a 1-2-3 inning to start it out.
Right. Oh,
and that one hits Jackson as Tori Ulick took off, but that one hits Jackson Fleeflet. And now the bases will be loaded.
Still only 1 out, too.
And only 1 out, as you say, Chad. And we're going to get a courtesy runner at first base.
Mannock.
Ethan Mannock goes down to first base for Jackson Fleeflet.
Courtesy running at first base, number 22, Ethan Mannock.
Chad's on the horn with us. Chad, thank you very much. I'm Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network.
Yeah, you're welcome, Joe.
Chad's giving me a little break here. PA announcer Art Grocco off to our left. We're in the bottom of the second. And the corner is in, but I don't think Hunter's going to bunt.
No.
Third baseman Cincinnati is way in on the grass.
I think he did double the first time up. So.
And he did, out in right center. Led off the inning, actually.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss there. That one squirts away, and in comes Caden Kappas again. Smart play there by Caden.
Good thinking over third base. Anticipated and missed throw back to the pitcher and sprinted home.
So an error on the throw from Kirkaby allows Kappas to scoot home from third. Didn't take him long to get from third to home, did it?
He's got some speed, too.
Absolutely. So runners now.
Still at first and second.
Still at first and second. And the courtesy runner at first base is Ethan Mannock. 2 balls, 1 strike to Wamry now. Again, as Chad said, he doubled to lead off the inning here and scored. And there goes the runner to third. And a base hit for Mannock. Or, excuse me, for Hunter Wamry, base hit. He's going to get an RBI as Ulick comes in and Mannock goes to third.
Perfect. Second baseman went to cover second base. And ball was hit right behind him, right down the right center field.
So Wamry here, 2 for 2 in the inning. And he got an RBI on that one.
Yep, scored the first time and got an RBI the second time up. So
Mannock hustles over to third, and the score now is 7-3. And we're in the second inning as Caden Hockert steps up now. Standing at third base is Mannock. He's running for Jackson Fleeflet, who was hit by a pitch, and there's a bad throw over at first base, and everybody advanced 90 feet. So Wamry goes to second, and coming home to score was Mannock. Go ahead, Chad.
Starting to look like the first inning of the first game.
Yeah.
Wap scored 9.
Yep. And right now we're at 8. With Wamry at second and still only 1 out. Schumacher delivers. And that one squirts away from Kirkaby, and heading down to third is Wamry.
Pitcher's thrown a lot of pitches this
Yes, he has. I'm not keeping track of pitches, Chad, but he's facing the 11th hitter of the inning right now.
He had a good first inning, went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he went 1, 2, 3. There's a strike. So it's 1-1 now to Caden Hockert. Caden singled and scored in his first at bat here earlier this inning. There's another swing and a pop fly.
Foul.
Is it out of play?
Over by the bleacher.
Over by the earth bleacher. Everybody safe?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like Stacy Mannock got up to field that one, or was she running?
I think she was running to hide.
She was running to hide from that one, maybe. She was. Mike was going to protect her, huh?
Yeah.
1-2. Pitch comes up a little bit high to Hockert. It's 2-2. And that one gets away, and Hunter Wamry not going to stay there.
Not quite the speed that the Kappas boy has.
No.
I think.
No. 2-2.
Knows the speed over there, so he stayed at third.
Yeah. Hunter says, I'm going to play it safe and stay right here. 2-2. That one's just outside. It's 3-2. The corners are in here for post 400, trying to prevent another run from scoring. Cincinnati in on the grass at third. And over at first, Crawford is playing very tight. Hockert pulls it to shortstop Hamill, and it gets underneath his glove, and Wamry's going to come home to score. What do you call that, Chad? Was that an error?
I think so.
I think it was too. Tried to backhand it the way it looked.
It just kind of bounced right, like you said, underneath his glove, I think. So.
Yep. So the 9th run in the inning, and out comes one of the coaches from Fargo. I wasn't sure which one it was. Which one is it?
Second visit, I believe, too.
It is his second visit, so that's going to be a mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug once again. Wahpeton Drug right downtown Dakota Avenue. You got all your prescription needs, over-the-counter needs.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Did
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, again, we had a little technical difficulty there. It froze up on us. We had a little hiccup there, Chad.
Yeah, a little hiccup. We're back, though.
So we're back on now. We're in the top of the fourth. And Cabot Mitchell at the plate here, his first at bat, and he's going to pop that one out to right field. He's going to drop in for a base hit right over Mannock's head, or excuse me, Wamry's head at first base. I got my sound on there. I got to turn that down.
Batting your right fielder, number 21, Aiden.
So yeah, I don't know what happened there, folks, but we're back. And a base hit there by Cabot Mitchell.
Yeah, Miller was settled down pretty good, so.
And he had a couple of 1, 2, 3 innings there.
And that wasn't really a hard hit shot. It was kind of a looper over the first baseman's head. But
so Muse at the plate. This one's going to be a ground ball right to Kappas for a made-to-order double play.
He was almost standing right on the base. So.
Yep. So a little ground ball there. Miller almost touched it and slowed it down a little bit, but if it was right toward Caden Kappas there, and he was almost standing on the bag for an easy double play.
I think there was something like that in the last inning, too, where first guy got on, or either that or the second inning, and got the same kind of play back. Except Miller fielded at that time through to second base, shortstop covered. So.
Yeah. Logan Rintz at the plate now. Second baseman for Post 400 Comets. Shadows almost enveloping the whole field now. Little check swing foul.
0-2. Oh, lights. Turn the lights on too. So
lights are on here at JRF. We're in the top of the fourth, 11-3 lead here for Wahpeton. And that one's inside. Almost hits Rintz.
There's a fairly good crowd here too, Joe.
There is a nice crowd here at John Randall tonight. A beautiful night for baseball here at John Randall, Chad.
Not much wind.
Yep.
Sun's shining.
Bugs aren't out yet, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not an announcer's jinx. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And that is 3 up, 3 down for Miller. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth here. And Wahpeton leads 11-3. So we're going to take a commercial break. We'll see if we can make everything get caught up here, and we'll be right back here after this message. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Beautiful Chihinkapa Park. We are going to the bottom of the fourth, Chad, and Wahpeton leads 11-3. And if Wahpeton gets a chance here to get to that 10-run lead, you know that Coach Kappas will let the guys run.
Yep, he's going to try to get 2 runs at least so he can get up to the 10-run rule. So
Miller.
Hold him in the top half and shorten things up for his pitchers and stuff too.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. So Jordan Miller comes to the plate here in his first at bat. He singled and scored, and then he reached on a fielder's choice in his second at bat. Bottom of the fourth. Allschmidt on the hill. Delivers high for a ball. Pitcher to pitcher right now.
Yeah.
Chad, we had somebody tune in from New York. How about that?
Hey.
Tim, Dana, Casey, and Kelly Kappas all watching out there.
They probably knew I was coming on.
Yeah, and Crockett and Kim Hoffman are out there as well. So thank everybody for watching out in New York. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
That is cool.
It's high and away for a ball. Yeah, Chad's got a draw. He's got a fan club out there.
More than I probably know, too.
That one's outside, and
Awful.
Miller draws the walk.
Lucy's going to courtesy run. Loosemore, Isaac?
Courtesy
way.
running at
Yeah.
first base. Number 1, Isaac Loosemore.
So Loosemore goes over to first base to courtesy run for the pitcher.
Right fielder
Jordan
number
Miller
2,
drew the walk, so
Gavin
he's going to go back to the bench and rest his arm, and that's going to bring up Gavin Schroeder.
No offense to Jordan Miller, but I think Loosemore's a little faster. For a little speed on the bases.
High for a ball to Gavin. Loosemore, I like it there. He's got the old pro-style socks on, too.
Pulled
He's
up.
got the old stirrups on.
Yep.
He's got them pulled up. And good old-style baseball right there.
Cool. Go on.
Schmidt delivers, and there goes Loosemore, and he beats the throw. It was closer than what Lucy probably thought it was going to be, too, but he got in with a stolen base sliding. Good throw there
Good
from
throw by the
Kirkeby.
catcher.
Yep. I've got 11 runs on 9 hits for Wahpeton. 5 runners left on base so far. Again, Wahpeton looking to score 2 more runs this inning and then go out and hold post 400 in the top of the 5th. And Schroeder drives that one to left. Bevel getting over, and it's going to go over his head. And Loosemore is going to come in and score safely. Schroeder gets into second base safely with a 1-run RBI double for Gavin Schroeder.
Yeah, just kind of
Now batting
floated towards the
your
gap and
shortstop,
kind
number
of
5,
left fielder took a little kind of a bad
Travis.
angle on it and kind of got by him, and all of a sudden the run scored and you got a guy at second base.
So the run scores. That's 2 RBI on the day so far for Gavin. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Kappas. Family watching out in New York. It comes up nice and high there, and Caden wanted to swing it that way.
Yeah, we tried to send that to New York.
Yeah, he did. I think he tried to. So 0-1 to Caden Kappas. Alschmidt on the mound, delivering to Max Kirkeby. The pitch comes up high. It's 1-1 now to Caden Kappas with Gavin Schroeder down at second base. Again, it's a 12-run lead here now. Or, excuse me, a 12-3
12-3
lead
game.
for Wahpeton.
10th run.
10th run
is
is
at
at second.
base.
There you go. Kappas pulls that one down the third base line and not able to advance to third base. Schroeder, as the third baseman Spritzanatic, knocked that one down, but still a base hit for Kappas.
Yeah, he wasn't going to throw him out of that.
No.
Batting your center fielder, number 2.
Spritzanatic had to actually ended up, it was a fair ball, but when he knocked it down there, he was already standing in foul territory, and Caden Kappas was almost to the bag already.
Yeah, he was down the line quite a ways.
So now batting is Tori Ulick. Tori's 4th time at bat here in 4 innings. Tori walked in the first, walked in the second, and singled in the third. Outside 1-1 now to Tori Ulick. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. That one squirts away from Alschmidt, but not far enough.
No, it wasn't quite far enough away. It's even with the speed that Mason Schroeder has.
Yeah. Not quite far enough away to.
No outs, no sense taking a chance either.
Nope. That one's outside. Kirkeby has to reach out and get out of the catcher's box for that one. It's 2-1.
Yeah, the field really starting to green up, Joe.
It is. It's looking pretty good out there. We got the sprinklers going. You guys got the sprinklers going, and with all the dry weather we've had, we needed the sprinklers here at John Randall.
It's tough to water, though. There's so many games going on down here that you get that free opportunity to water. We do it during the days normally, so.
I don't know what the B schedule is. I don't know what the Babe Ruth schedule is. I don't know where
I know the B
everybody's
Legions
at.
over in Breck tomorrow.
Okay.
I do know that.
2-2.
But then if there isn't a game on it, there's practice on it, so.
Alschmidt delivers. Yeah, that's right. Outside for a ball. It's full count now to Tori Ulick. I believe it's full count. It's 2-2 on the scoreboard. I think it's full count.
It's full count.
Okay.
I think the scoreboard controller's the operator's trying to.
Ulick drives that one into right field for a base hit. Muse gets over to pick it up and brings it in. Here comes the 12th run, 13th run for Wahpeton.
Now up 10 now, 13-3.
So Gavin Schroeder scoots home from second base. Kappas goes over to third on the base hit by Tori Ulick. So Tori Ulick with another RBI here for the night. And runners at the corners now with a 10-run lead.
He's had a good game.
Yes, he has. He's had a good night. He's been hitting well.
Yeah.
He moved up in the order, too.
Fleet batting now.
Mitchell at first base not holding Ulick on.
No.
See if he gets over there. There's a ground ball to short. Tough hop at short. Fleet hustles down to first, but he's not going to make it. But he does drive home Kappas.
Threw him out at first base.
So Fleet, nice play at short there by Hamill. It bounced up, hit him in the chest, and he hung with it, Chad.
Yeah, he knew he had one play left, probably trying to get him at first base, and he threw it over there and got him by an eyelash. It was close.
So Fleet throwing out at first base. That's the first out.
14-3.
Another run scores here as Fleet gets an RBI. And Wamry watches that slow curve come in for strike one.
He's had a good night, too.
Hunter has singled twice and popped out once. He singled twice and scored twice on those two singles. Bottom of the fourth, Wahpeton leads by 11. Olschmidt delivers that one inside to Hunter. $11 runs in the second inning for Wahpeton and 3 so far here in the fourth. It's a 14-3 lead. Olschmidt delivers that one inside to Hunter Wamry. It's ball 2.
A lot of offense tonight. 14 this one and 16 runs in the first game.
Yeah. Wamry ahead in the count to Olschmidt, and that one's fouled back into the net. So it's 2-2. Go ahead.
I'm kind of a fan of this net, Joe. You know, it was a chain link for so long, and you sit back here and you don't notice. You notice that netting as well as it was. But
yeah, you don't notice it as much.
No.
But when it hits that net, it's nice and soft.
Yeah.
And doesn't make that clank sound.
Right. Saves on the baseballs too, probably.
Oh, and Wamry rips that one to left field for a base hit and scoots underneath the left fielder's Bevel's glove. So Wamry will head to second. Coming home to score easily is Tori Ulick. So Wamry with another base hit RBI.
Kappas was going to hold him up at third, I think, but then went under the guy's glove. Then he kind of just, I suppose we sent him in.
Okay, so I'm sure Coach Kappas is going to call off the dogs here, like you said, Chad. And
pitching, a mound visit.
So an error on Bevel out in left field. That one scooted underneath his glove. He expected it to hop up a little higher than it did. As Wahpeton scores their 4th run of the inning here. Fargo Post 400, Comets 3, Wahpeton 15, and that mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, Chad. Wahpeton Drug right downtown Wahpeton.
They do all kinds of stuff for you down there.
Man, they got all kinds of stuff, and they do free gift wrapping too.
Coach Watson's taking care of that a lot of times, I think. He uses that a lot.
Yeah, he uses that a lot, yep. That is right. All right, so we're going to add another run on the scoreboard here, Chad. So it's 15-3 now.
Still only one out.
We're in the 4th inning. And now at the plate for Wahpeton, Caden Hockert takes outside for a ball. Hits by Kappas and Tori Ulick, Hunter Wamry, and a double by Gavin Schroeder in this inning. That one fouled back, going to hit the roof. There it was.
Bang. Kids run after it for a free treat.
Yeah, kids will get that one for a free treat. They're after it, too.
Don't forget, folks, bring those foul balls back to
PA announcer Art Grocco reminding the kids. Olschmidt delivers, pulled foul by Hockert to Kappas. 2 hands that one and gets it back to Olschmidt. Coach Kappas at third, sure hands.
I think Coach Hockert at first would be the same way over there.
Yeah, I think he would too, yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hockert. Field fly rule is not in effect. There's not a runner at first base, and that one's
Right
fouled
field
on the first
line.
base line, and people bailing out of their chairs. Protect me.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Caden Hockert. Who was it? Was it his mom? Was it? Caden's mom down at first base, bailing out of her chair, keeping his mom awake. That one comes up high, ball 2. 2-2 now to Caden Hockert. Hunter Wamry at second base with a single. He's 3 for 4 on the day so far in this game.
RBIs.
Yep, a couple RBIs. Scored twice. Alschmidt delivers, and that one bounces away from Kirkaby.
Yeah.
Wamry stays put. As you said, Chad, Coach Kappas now will call off the dogs
Call
here.
it off a little bit, yeah.
12-run lead. So Wamry stays put
Full count.
to Caden Hockert. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Must have been a little bit high, and it's ball 4, and Hockert draws the walk. So now runners at first and second with Josiah Hoffman coming to the plate. There's Trayson.
Hoffman.
Trayson Kappas, the bad boy out there.
Little bat toss right
Little,
there.
little bad toss by the bad boy. Just throw it ahead of himself and catch up, and got to pick it up again, Trayson.
First and second infield flies in effect.
There you go, Chad. Look at you. The pitch by Alschmidt. Just off the corner. It's ball 1. Alschmidt was hoping for that one.
15-3 game. You
Yeah.
get it close up there, but strike zone's a strike zone.
Hoffman takes a bouncer in there. It's ball 2. Looks like Alschmidt getting frustrated with himself. With 1 out here, runners at first and second. Wamry at second. Hockert at first. Respectively getting their leads. Hoffman swings and a fly ball to Bevel in left.
Oh.
Bevel drifts back and jumps and makes the catch
Nice
as he's
catch.
running backwards.
Took a bad angle, but kind of got back there and reached his glove up in the air, and in it went.
So the out retired there by Bevel on the fly ball. Kind of a lazy fly ball, and he just
kind of jogged after it and stuck his hand in the air and
made the catch.
made the catch.
So that's 2 outs now for Wahpeton here in the bottom of the 4th, and brings up Riley Timian, the 9th hitter for Wahpeton. So they've batted around now after.
They've done it a few times tonight, Joe.
Yeah, they've done that a few times. Runners still at first and second. Nobody tagged and moved. Everybody stayed put. See, we got somebody warming up in the pen for the Comets. I can't read his number, Chad, but
See if he turns around. I can. 4. Number 4.
number 4 for Zach Morse down warming up there for the Comets in the bullpen in the right field corner. Timian swings, drives it to third. Spritzanatic up and over to first, and Timian is retired. So Spritzanatic to Mitchell. Retires Riley Timian, but not before Wahpeton scores 4 more runs here in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Fargo Post 400 Comets 3. Wahpeton Post 20 15. We'll be right back after these messages.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field here. We're going to the top of the fifth. Wahpeton with a 12-run lead here. Jordan Miller struggled in the first inning there, Chad. Gave up 3 runs and some base hits. And now he's done well here in the last 3 innings and looking to close it out here in the top of the fifth. 15-3 lead.
Fargo needs 3 runs.
Strike one delivered to Chase Hansen here. Chase Hansen in his first at-bat here in Game 2. Grounded out to Riley Timian. There's another ground ball to Timian. That's a short hop. Good play by Riley. Picks it up, fires it over to first, but speeding down there, Chase Hansen in a hurry. Gets the infield single.
Yeah, Hansen had some speed going.
Yeah, he did. He moved. I think that surprised Riley when he picked up and looked, and Hansen was motoring down the line. So good hustle for Hansen. It's a leadoff single. So Miller with a runner on base now. Hamill, the leadoff hitter, coming up.
I think the last couple innings he's done that too. Got a guy first, and then he's got a double play.
Yeah, then he's got a double play up. There's 2 double plays here for Wahpeton in the 3rd and the 4th innings. Hamill.
Oh, there it is again.
There it is again. Hockert flips to Kappas to Humry for 2. The 3rd double play in a row. Yeah. How about that, Chad? Wow, you called it, buddy.
3 innings in a row, yeah. Oh, it's a good pitching move, though, if you can do it.
Yeah, it gets by, and pitcher's best friend. Yeah. Gives up the single and gets the double play right after that on the next pitch. So Hockert flipped it over to Kappas for the first, and then Kappas over in time to Wamry for the second out. So Kirkaby's up. Reached on a walk and scored in the first inning. It was when he fouls off down the third baseline. Walked and scored in the first and grounded out to Wamry in the second. Miller delivers outside for a ball. It's 1-1 now, 2 outs. Post 400 Comets down to their last out, Chad. Trying to keep the game going here. Like you said, they need 3.
Just try to get on base somehow, some way. Keep it going.
It ain't over till it's over, somebody said once, right?
Yeah, I guess that 3rd out of the 5th inning, the 10-run rule. Keep playing till it's over.
The 2-1 pitch from Miller comes up high. It's 3-1. And Kirkaby draws the walk. A little bit low there, so Miller doesn't need the double play ball this time.
No.
Just needs the force out.
Force out somewhere, or take him himself, strike him out.
Sprincenatic comes up. He singled and scored in the first and reached on an error in the 3rd. There's a ground ball to Timian, picks it up on the low hop. Now this time he fires over in time to Wamry and retires. Sprincenatic on the ground ball, 5-3. That's it. That's going to be your final score. We'll come right back with the Richland IFC postgame show coming up next. Again, your final score here from Wahpeton. The Post 20 guys win 15-3 over the Comets. We'll be right back after these messages and our postgame show coming up next.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. All right, welcome back to John Randall Field here at Chehankapah Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Thanks to everybody for joining in and tuning in on Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome to our Richland IFC postgame show. Richland IFC innovative food crops from the Richlands of the Midwest. Richland IFC, our first pitch sponsor and our postgame sponsor. Well, Chad, we saw a good comeback here, if you will, from Wahpeton. They got down 3-0, and then in the bottom of the second inning, they unleashed for 11 runs and end up beating the Comets 15-3. So
yeah, they took over after that first inning. A little rough first inning in the second game, but then it got back to the way it was in the first game.
So, yeah, Jordan Miller started on the hill and completed the game for Wahpeton. He gave up 3 runs here in the first inning and gave up 3 hits, but he ended up shutting down the rest of the inning here. He ended up with 3 strikeouts in the first inning in the top of the first with 3 straight strikeouts to retire the side. And then from then on, it was all about post 20. So it just, again, a rough start for Jordan Miller, but he finished it up well.
Rough start, and he gets those 3 double plays, too, in those 3 innings.
I should count here real quick for Jordan. See, he had 3, 4. I didn't add that up. 5 strikeouts in 5 innings for Jordan, so a nice tidy game there for Jordan. So
he was more in control after the first inning too. He kind of was around to play a little bit more, and they were making swings and putting the ball in play. And then the WAP defense was playing pretty good, got double plays and got out of the innings.
I got 15 runs on 13 hits for Wahpeton. I have 2 errors unofficially and 7 left on base. For the Fargo 400 post 400 Comets, 3 runs on 5 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 3 on base. So there's your final lines unofficially for the 2 teams tonight. Again, the first game was 1 hour and 39 minutes, and game 2 we had a little bit of technical difficulty, so we came on late, and then we had a little glitch again in the middle, but hopefully you all stayed with us and enjoyed the game as well. So again, the final score here in game number 2, 15-3 in favor of Wahpeton, and Wahpeton won game number 1. 16-0.
Good night for Wahpeton.
31 runs
in 2 games. That's
pretty good.
That's pretty good offense.
So again, Wahpeton High School. Again, you can get your physicals now. Take them anytime. You can get it before the season starts to participate. You can do that right now, and physicals can be completed anytime and now, and they're good for the 2021-2022 school year. So go ahead and get those done. Boys tennis parent meeting already starting on July 26th. Wow. Football meeting is August 9th. Then practice for girls golf, boys tennis, football, all starts on August 9th, and then swimming on the 15th and 16th.
Volleyball's a week later.
Unbelievable already. We're talking about high school sports.
Joe.
So that's going to wrap it up from here. Chad, your first night. Thank you very much for joining me.
I appreciate it, Joe. Had fun.
All right. I appreciate you coming up here and being on there. Our PA announcer, Art Gracco, doing a fine job as always, keeping the crowd involved and entertained. Art's not listening to me. Oh, he's busy packing up so he can go home. All right. Well, that's what we're going to do too, Art, I think. All right. Again, Chad, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome, Joe.
For my partner in the booth tonight, Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network. Once again, your final score, Wahpeton 15, the Comets 3. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you Wednesday night from Breckenridge. We'll have that game on the air right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.